The NBA season has come down to this. This is it. For all the marbles, Game 7 of the NBA Finals. From Oracle Arena in Oakland, it's the Golden State Warriors taking on the Boston Celtics. Hi, everyone. With Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Warriors coming in. They know what's at stake. This is it. One game to decide the NBA Finals.
Well, here we are. This is what you dream about. A Game 7. A one-game series for the NBA championship. This has been one heck of a thrilling ride so far. I'm just so grateful to be here courtside to watch this happen in front of my own eyes. This has really been a dream come true.
To Jaylen Brown for three. Tough shot there for Jaylen Brown. No good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Jaylen Brown. Oh, he had him there for a second. The drive, right to the basket. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Jaylen Brown trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 65% free throw shooter. Curry into the front court, just getting started. Strap in for a good one here in Game 7. To Thompson. Here comes the screen. Steph Curry matched up with Derek White. Going to launch beyond the arc. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
To Jaylen Brown. Oh, had him going there for a second. Over to the right side. Porzingis. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Steph Curry. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
To Porzingis. Not that time. Here's Curry with it up top. Leads just a point. Chris knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Thompson. Steph Curry against White. Steph Curry looking good. 4 for 5. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
To Jaylen Brown. Here's a chance from long range. Jaylen Brown is going to get 3 shots here. He's perfect from the line so far. First one, count it. Second and 3 is good. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them. Curry with the ball. Bad pass, and the Celtics have it.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. they weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Curry to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. Steph Curry. He's now 5 for 6.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarters.
Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Curry to Wiggins. Five to shoot for Golden State. It's Steph for 2. Knocks it down off the step back. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
And Kristaps Porzingis had the whole floor to himself. Hits the 3.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper stays out.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively. This is going to be a dogfight.
Around the perimeter. Down to 5 on the 24. Tatum. Jason Tatum is going to get a chance at 3 here. For his career, 82%. First try, no good. It's a second. One more coming. With the rock, it's Chris Paul. Nothing going here on that drive. To Thompson. Has a look. Yes, Klay Thompson. Missed his first. That one goes.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Griffin. Brogdon. With a drop step. And Looney there to clear the board. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Free throw try, off the mark. Oh, he had him there for a second. Gets it in the right corner. Deep two there, won't go.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Missed the foul shot. Driving right to the basket. Short jumper off the mark. Iguodala to bring it up. He'll run the offense. Full throttle right to the basket for the deuce.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Here comes the screen. Oh, had him going there for a second. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Jason Tatum at the line for a chance at a three-point play, shooting 66% in this contest. It's Golden State basketball. Paul to Thompson. Lets it fly from long range and splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for three.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Brogdon. Iguodala to bring it up. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. They'll get it down to Thompson. Shot from the lane won't go. Here comes the screen. Whoa, gets to the rim and they'll count the basket. 2 steps or 5 steps. I don't know, Jay. It looked good. Long key from 3/4 court. First quarter's complete. Scoreboard says it's all even. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. Here's Paul, controlling the offense. To Thompson. Trying to cash in. Yes, Klay Thompson. He's now 4 for 6.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Jaylen Brown. Nothing going here on that drive. Free throws coming up.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Thompson to Green. Pulled in by Brogdon. Celtics have it. Brogdon. To Horford. Has a chance. Shot by Brown off the mark. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Horford to Griffin. Jason Terry picked up by Paul. To Jaylen Brown. Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Now Paul with the basketball. Down just a couple. Here comes the screen. Al Horford with the block. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Shot by Looney, but that's no good. To Brogdon. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint. He has that sixth sense that you just can't teach.
He's like a traffic cop, and he's navigating a myriad of bodies coming his way. And there's a smaller innuendo of the game that nobody talks about. When he makes a great pass, he'll tell the offensive player, shoot it, go up, dunk it. He will direct you and lead you to success.
To Brogdon, deep left corner. Griffin. That's off the side of the rim, short. There it is, Al Horford. He's finally on the board, makes his first shot.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score, and that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first all-star free agent to choose Boston in decades. And let me tell you this, the legacy of greatness runs deep in the family. His father, Tito Horford, was the first Dominican basketball player to ever play in the league, which goes to show you why Al has such a great feel for the game.
Chris Paul at the line for 2 shots. A career 86% from the line. And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. Brown with it up top. Leads a bucket. That's usually one that he'll knock down. Five seconds to shoot. To Horford. There it is, Al Horford. He's 2 for 2 now.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. To Thompson. Here comes the screen. Thompson. No good. To Jaylen Brown. Oh, he had him there for a second. Curling inside. From the outside, no good. Paul across the timeline. Down 4 to Thompson. Here comes the screen. Thompson gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Here's CP3. Off the mark. To Horford. It was right there. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down a point. Oh, defender pulls the chair. To Jaylen Brown. There it is, Al Horford. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. It's Paul for 2. Ooh, crisp ball. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
And the lingering question from last year, what would have happened if CP3 didn't injure his hamstring in Game 6? For me personally, I think it would have been the Rockets' first championship since the year 1995.
Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
An easy 2, get back on defense.
Warriors have the basketball. Paul. The screen sets him up for 2.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down by 1. The pass set it all up.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Jaylen Brown. Oh, bad pass there. Warriors have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Jason Tatum sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Derek White trying to cash in on a 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Paul. Shot won't go.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Paul. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Paul, guarded by Derek White. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Just a tic-tac foul.
First free throw is good. 2 for 2 on that trip. To Porzingis. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Runner here won't go. Brown into the front court. 2-point advantage. Curling inside, knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Late heave to beat the buzzer. We are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
The Celtics
have the lead, but not by much.
It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Boston Celtics.
The Warriors are still very much in this matchup. And even though they're losing, you don't see a lack of confidence from their shooters. That could be the difference for them in the second half.
These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Bench points.
The coaches are getting the kind of bench production that can make for some...
And with that,
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. To Green. Thompson buries it on the catch and shoot.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
To Jaylen Brown. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Paul with it up top. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end. When you look at playmakers in the last decade plus, what sets Chris Paul apart?
He always puts you in a position to succeed. He leads because he's vocal, and when he directs and he guides, there is nobody better at the position than CP3.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Paul into the front court. Leads 1. Thompson to Wiggins. Yes, Andrew Wiggins. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Old school equals high percentage.
Off the assist.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Warriors basketball. Paul to Green. Here comes the screen. Shot from the lane won't go.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip.
From the painted area, won't go down. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Leads just a point. Brown with it up top. He'll run the offense. Nothing going here on that drive. Deep 2 there, won't go. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Has a look. Jumper's good.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Possession lies with Golden State. Paul to Thompson. Surveys the floor. Paul to Thompson. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Add 2 points to the board.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Here comes the screen. Oh, had him going there for a second. Over to the right side. Porzingis. Good for three.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Here comes the screen. And scores. Strong take.
Clay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
Warriors have the basketball. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Brogdon. And count the basket inside.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Ball into the front court. His guys now down by a point. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Nothing going here on that drive. Off the pro hop. Strong footwork.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
And he hits. Boston with the basketball. Jason Terry guarded by CP3. Knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. It'll stay Celtic basketball. Finger roll, finishing with finesse.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Paul to Thompson. Fires the three and splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for three.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with the three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Count the 2 for KP at the rim.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Golden State at the controls to Thompson. Here comes the screen. Thompson. And Draymond Green throws it down. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
Works it to Brogdon. 4-3. Not that time. He misses. Now Paul with the basketball. Up by 3. Down for Iguodala. Nice pass to get things going.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To Brogdon. To Porzingis. Lays it up and in.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
And scores.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Knocks it down with authority. Long key from three-quarters court, three-quarters down. The Warriors with the lead. It's the Celtics with the ball as we start this fourth and final quarter. And a lot of people might not have expected this to be a one-score game this late. But wait, Jay, we have ourselves a ball game.
And I've been in this situation so many times as a team that's been the favorite. You expect to win the ball game, and then all of a sudden you find yourself in the middle of a true battle. This looks like it could be anybody's game right now.
Able to convert inside.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
It's Golden State basketball. Paul to Thompson. Takes stock of the floor. Knocks it down from mid-range.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Brogdon to Jaylen Brown. Fine to shoot. To Porzingis. From long range. And KP with the three.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Thompson. Nothing going here on that drive. Thompson to Green. 5 to shoot for Golden State. To Green. Beyond the arc for three. And Draymond Green all in one motion. Give it to him for three.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
The screen sets him up for two.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
With the rock, it's Chris Paul. To Thompson. Fires the three. Rare miss the way he's been shooting. Shot's no good. Derek White, guarded by CP3. Nothing going here on that drive. To Brogdon. Boston with 4 to shoot. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Paul across the timeline. His group now down 2. A pass taken away by the Celtics. To Porzingis. Stuffs it down with authority.
And I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Thompson to Paul. Short jumper won't go down. Ball's controlled by Boston. To Horford. There it is, Al Horford. Looking good, 4 for 5.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Thompson. It's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. Oh, who saw that coming?
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
To Porzingis. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Kristaps Porzingis at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Paul with it up top. The margin standing now at 7. To Thompson. Wiggins to Thompson. Wiggins. Brown's got the rebound. Runner's good there.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Warriors have the basketball. Thompson to Wiggins. Probing the defense. Wiggins. To Thompson. Has a chance. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Andrew Wiggins trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. And he misses that one free throw. To Jaylen Brown. Porzingis. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Tatum's shot no good. Curry with the basketball. Right now, down 7. Oh, that's how it's done.
This game comes down to micro adjustments. Either mismatches, ball screens, slipping action on those ball screens, quick fades to threes. It just seems like you're actually finding your rhythm offensively.
Celtics have it. To Porzingis. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Curry into the front court. The deficit is 6. To Paul. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Second effort. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown above the rim. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout, but this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Curry had made his first couple, but he misses there. Rocking the rim. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. It's back to a 5-point game. To Jaylen Brown. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
Goes 2 for 2. Chance for Chris Paul. Can't connect. The winningest franchise in NBA history adds another title. The Celtics are the NBA champions.